Hey y'all, I know that I scared a lot of people. Boy, did I scare a lot of people. I scared myself. But what are we gonna do? We are gonna make this the most epic comeback story ever, right? So, I kept asking for breaks from the people around me that it was their job to give me a break. The people that I asked for help that it was not their job to give me a break did the best they could with what they had. But when you have a family of your own and you have many other obligations, I harbor no resentment for anybody in my life. I don't even harbor resentment for the family, for the ones that, you know what, I'm done putting aside what they did to me was not okay. There are certain family members that really stepped up, and there's other ones that just made things so much harder. No, correction, tried to make things harder. Ended up making it a better experience for me because I didn't have my phone the entire 2 times that I was there. Um, I was experiencing a spiritual psychosis. They told me if you don't know what a differential is, it's basically a guess of what it might be. But instead of them, they don't know me. They kept telling me that my therapies that I do outside are not good enough. That just because most of my friends are virtual friends, that is not valid. I've tried to keep my friends that are here in the town that I live in, but I am done excusing bad behavior, including myself, and I said the wrong thing to too many people. And because I overthink everything, because of how I grew up, things happened in a sequence where I thought I was seeing signs and synchronicities in a way where I stopped sleeping and eating as properly as I should have been. So, other things in my life contributed to learning more about who I am as a person, and that who I love or who I don't love doesn't, like, I'm trying to figure it all out and say it in a way that people can understand, because how I spoke and how I did things was based on my autistic brain that didn't have enough rest, didn't have enough sustenance, was trying to get everything out into the world faster than I was able to do. Because one night I went to go get mom and I a pizza, and I misplaced my keys for about 20 seconds. And in that time, when I came up to the corner where I was supposed to turn at the four corners, I missed that accident by those 20 seconds. And it really shook me up to the point where I have so much knowledge that I've been trying to get out into the world to help heal it, that I found that I'm not just, like, I just thought that I was gay because I never had very good experiences with men, and to have met several men now who want nothing more from me than a friendship or a professional, situation where, like, my therapist, Dr. Ramey, he passed away last year. I'm devastated that I didn't get to talk to him again to show him how far I've come. He never wanted anything more than being a great therapist and showing me what I needed to see. And recently I met another man that I was just not expecting to show up in my life. And it happened in such a weird, organic way that I always said if I were to meet somebody, I would want to meet them in an organic way. And that person's experience with me is nobody's business. However, it changed everything for me. I never thought that a person could show me such kindness and be intrigued by their mind and not think about anything other than just being okay with whatever is I don't know how to express it yet. But in doing my soul searching and figuring my life out, I hurt so many people in the process of my psychosis. I literally thought I was... That's neither here nor there for right now either. My point of this video is to show I'm doing much better. I did break. I sure did. But that brokenness flowed through me because I had so many tools in my toolbox that I was able to take those moments of that sedation because they couldn't handle me. I showed out in the ER. I remember now that I'm not sedated like I was. I absolutely was used as a tranquilizer dart. Or a dart. I was darted several times. And I woke up 3 days later upstairs on the second floor of the psych ward in my city. I'm not here to get anybody in trouble. There's only one staff member that I would like fired. And that's because that person does not belong in a healthcare situation. They need to find another job. Are they good at something else? Most likely. But you have no fucking business being in there making somebody feel like they're an absolute piece of garbage. I was in the psych ward, honey. Hi. I wasn't okay. And you know who you are because the way that you talked to me, the way that you looked at me, you know you don't have to knock on the window like that. No, I didn't, actually. You know why? Because you don't tell us that there's any rules. There's something that looks like a button. I am autistic in ADHD. I've not been diagnosed by an actual doctor because the rules and the guidelines for a woman, especially a middle-aged woman, they misdiagnose so many of us as being bipolar or all the other different mental illnesses. We had gotten it taken off my chart. Well, no, it wasn't. That psychiatrist, that social worker. I'm not calling out names, but you know who you are and you will know who you are. How dare you come at me like that? How dare you? I didn't deserve that. You didn't come see me the first time I got let out of the hospital. So to come at me and say that you heard all these things, you didn't hear them from the people there because they saw me. They saw me grow and evolve over those days. Every time I had a realization, what did I do? I went and I either danced it out in my room with the one outfit that I went with, or I took those headphones and I walked my ass up and down the hallway like it was a goddamn runway. I was always so light on my feet because I had to be. Well, guess what? I'm taking up motherfucking space, and I walked those hallways with sass because I am awesome just as I am. There's so much more processing that needs to happen, and I'm grateful to all of the nurses and the techs who truly cared. There's a lot of retraining that needs to be done, but that is neither here nor there in any way, shape, or form. These people did the best they could. Most of the people did the best they could with what they had, and they did phenomenal. And I painted, I drew a lot of drawings, a lot of pictures to say thank you. I met some beautiful people all the way around. None of those people are my content. Please understand. You want to ask questions about my stay, about my experiences? Sure. But anybody, the staff, even the staff that I would prefer to find another job. Again, don't get fired because you're, a terrible person. No, just go find another job, honey. Go find another job. That's not for you. You fucking hate that job. It shows. You let everybody know. So, let's do things differently. We all can. We're going to get through this. I know I did.